How's it going, everybody? It's Frisby Moonsong here. Yow! And this is a video that I just wanted to talk about the megatons, because I know everyone has been going on about the megatons, and I felt like this was really important for especially the new players, because honestly, this this shit is like one of the most amazing sets I think we've gotten throughout the year, especially for budget players and new players alike. I think this is amazing. I really like, if you look at these cards that are in here, I think it's really, really cool what Konami have done. If you look, they've reprinted Pot of Prosperity, which was almost an impossible card to get, and it really helps like a lot of the, even though it's really good in meta decks, it also really helps like some of the weaker strategies be able to get like some of the cards they need. It reprints Small Worlds, which has only had one printing so far. It reprints Crossout Designator, which is really awesome. Alubas for people who are just trying to build Despia and just be able to actually be somewhat semi-competitive. It gets Diviners reprinted again. Lightning Storms, which are amazing staples at the moment. I mean, obviously not as playable because of the anti-spells running around, but it's really good. Droplets again, pushing down the price of droplets for the newer players so they're able to at least do something. It reprints Dark Ruler No More, which is really, really awesome. It's got D-Shifters, which people can play, which is really, really good. Dragoon, obviously, it's not played as much anymore, but you can still use it in like some of your rogue decks and stuff like that. Then it reprints Ash Blossom, which is really, really amazing, and we're getting a common reprinting of Ash Blossom. I heard Ghost Sister is reprinted as well. Fluanderies and Magnificent Map. We've got Ghost Ogre, we've got Ghost Bell, we've got DPE. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in here that really makes the affordability of the game for the people who have been struggling, and especially people who have gotten into it in like this time, like ever since Sword Sword came out, or at least a little bit before that, we've had very much a scarcity of reprints of staples and cards that we've needed. Even in things like Ghost from the Past and stuff, just the staples have been extremely hard to get. And I'm not, by no means is it going to be easy in this set, but it is going to be a good value set for the new players and able to help new players build their collection. So if you're starting Yu-Gi-Oh now, you're in at quite a good time. Konami has been doing this thing lately where they have been building structure decks or printing structure decks that really help the new player community a lot. And I think this is really important as a shout out to new players. So if you are starting the game, I just wanna mention this to you because I feel like this is very important and this is a strong time. This is for all you who are new. Like if you have started in the recent year, I would say even, this is a really good starting point. Work yourself on getting the Albaz structure decks. Work yourself on getting a lot of these tins, because these tins are going to be really, really important for helping build your collection. Work yourself on getting even the Crystal Beast, because you can get ashes for yourself, which is really, really insane. Get some of that, and also get yourself some of the Tactical Masters, because Tactical Masters has the Drawn Lockbirds, has the Cosmic Cyclone, has the Anti-Spell. This is like your basic necessity toolkit for being able to build any deck that you want in this current format, and you want just in Yu-Gi-Oh in general. And it's just really, really good to be able to like flesh out your entire collection and the purpose of being able to play this game and being able to actually stand a chance with any deck you're playing against, because at the moment like spells are big hitters. So anti-spell is insane. Drawn Lockbird is like a big out to things like sometimes well, it's really good against Fluanderies, it's good against Dragon Link. It's just a whole bunch of options in these recent sets that you need to pick up. And I do really, really urge you guys as new players to, if you're gonna invest in Yu-Gi-Oh, invest in these sets that I'm mentioning now, and invest in the tins, because this is a really good following plan for this event. Excuse me, we're having guests apparently, but this is a really like good following plan for like events that are coming up and the future of Yu-Gi-Oh and what's going to happen, especially now with the fact that Tier Elements is about to become the best deck. You can work on being prepared for them. You can work on being able to make some sort of kind of counter to whatever people are going to do in this current meta. I know monster effects are going to be really, really strong in this next format, but it's really important to just, at least as a new player, build up your staples. Because staples are like cards that you will be able to play throughout the game, and there will always be an influx of good and bad staples, and they will always come back into the game and seep out and come back and seep out. That's how the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty much played. If you look at my starter series, it will tell you that things like Ash Blossom, things like even something as simple as Torrential Tribute always comes in and out of the game, and these things are really, really good for the game. Hand traps always come in and out of the game. Like Ghost Spell was really good at one point, and people were maining 3 at some point, and it was shot up. Now Crow is most insane. Even like the previous format, Crow did nothing, and now it's just insanely good. So this is really, really important for you players who are starting out, just to really collect. If there's any time to invest money into the game, it is now. It is now to focus on what you need to do, what you need to build, what you need to create. So I do urge all of you, please, please, please start building up your collections now, because this is really, really important. This video was mostly for the new players, also returning players, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know it was a short segment, but it's just a couple of things you guys need to be aware of when it comes to things like that. But I do urge you to start, when it comes to building your decks, pick a single archetype and build around that, and then try get staples first. Because you remember I said that in the starter video. So work around those sort of things. Don't be scared to speak to the best players in your local scene. Because they will be able to tell you and keep you up to date with what's happening. Don't be scared to be one of those. If you want to be like really, really competitive, don't be scared to be one of those people who plays one of the best decks. It's okay. Like, there's not a bad thing about it. There's not a bad thing to playing a deck because it's good. The nice thing about playing decks that are really, really good, like, I understand I never always played the meta. I only like recently started playing the meta since Sword Sword came out, and I know it's not always the most affordable, but being able to get a group of people around you to help build with and play with, and just keep in that zone, like hang out with the people. If you want to be one of the best, hang out with the best. There's a saying that if you are in a room and you are the most intelligent person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So I think it's the same with Yu-Gi-Oh. If you are playing around people and you feel like you're constantly at the top of the you feel like there's nothing you can learn from the people around you. Yes, they have ideas, but the ideas aren't pushing you to where you want to be. Be with the people who are going to push your ideas to the extreme, especially in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because a lot of the people who play in these top tables are the creatives, are the people who understand logic of Yu-Gi-Oh! And being able to play around any sort of situation and being able to make the best optimal play. And that's the thing you notice at locals, is that a lot of the time the people who are not at the top tables are usually the people who either don't understand the cards themselves, don't understand the way the game is played, or don't understand the patterns of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think this is what new players could help themselves figure out to get to that top spot. Because I know coming into the game, I remember for myself coming into the game, it was very difficult because I had no one to feed off of. I had no one to like understand these things from. I just had to learn as I went, playing on my own. But these days, a lot of people are a lot more accommodating and helpful, and I think you can get like a group of people together and work together to become the best as a group. So I think that's really, really, really important. And I think just don't, just in terms of just being able to understand, um, building up to that ladder of at least winning, starting off by winning a locals, and then constantly winning a locals, at least constantly making like top 4, top 5, top 8, around about that place. Just be able to, uh, just be able to keep that focus in mind with the friends around you, so you can keep motivated for yourself. Because a lot of the time why new players leave is demotivation, because of not being able to make it very high up. But the grind is real in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, all of us, just remember, all of us has been there. All of us have been in that place. But just keep your motivation and get those. And if you want to build up you have to put in the work a little bit. It's not easy to get to that place of Yu-Gi-Oh where you understand the whole game and stuff. You have to put in the work, and yeah, keep people around you who can teach you more about what you need to do. Play with people who are better. Ask them for help. Ask. If you don't know something, you better ask somebody like that. That's such like a real thing. So yeah, this was just like a little motivational video for you guys, I felt, and a little bit of an advice video for you guys, because I feel like we're at a very key moment in Yu-Gi-Oh where like people can fumble and fall, or they can like really rise and take advantage of the situation, and I really want you guys to take advantage of the situation, so do that. One more thing I want to mention is that I most likely will be confirmed soon, but I'll probably be doing a Q&A on Thursday at Comic-Con, so I'll let you know if that is 100% confirmed. I'm still waiting for the email to get back. Also, I will be doing the giveaways of the tickets next week, because I know that the tickets are going up in price soon, so I know some of you are waiting to like, oh, maybe I'll win the prize, so I will be do next week. So if you're hoping for the win the prize and you unfortunately don't get it because luck is not on your side, you can at least still get the tickets at an affordable price. So I will be posting that video during the course of next week, so I look forward to you guys seeing that, and I look forward to seeing you guys at Comic-Con. Please comment down below if you plan on going there and seeing me, and I will see you guys in the next video. From me, Frisby Moonsong, cheers guys, I'm out. Yow!